Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Y'all be sure to hit the like button and make sure you share the video. It's free and it don't cost you nothing. Hey, Leonica. Happy Hump Day, Queen. Y'all come on in, hit the like button. Hello, Queens. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Y'all come on in and hit the like button. Make sure you share the video as well. Y'all popping on her like popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. What's going on? Happy Hump Day. Leonica says, hey, Tanika. Happy Wednesday. Liked and share. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Ayana. She says, am I late or early? You are on time. Is it Caramel Kisses? She says, I'm here and ready. Hey, Queen. Knit and Crochet. She says, hey, everyone. Hey, Queen Amanda. She says, hey, Queen Ashley. Ashley says, hello. Hey, Mama Mia. She says, hey, everybody. Good evening, Queen. Hey, Jess Tummy. Jess Tummy says, good evening. Hey, Angel. Angel says, hello. Hey, my little West Virginia life. She says, hi, Carolyn. Hi, Chad. How are you, Queen? Natalie says, good evening. I liked and share. Hey, Queen Natalie. Thank you. Hey, S.Y. S.Y. says, hello. Hey, Upper Room says, blessings to everyone. Amanda says, so I'm officially approved and certified to work for a hotel planner. Signed my contract and did training on Monday. All right, girl. Congratulations, Queen. Hey, Sugar Spice. She says, hey to everybody. Hey, Queen Carla. She says, hey, one chick curl like this. Thank you. Hey, Queen Lillian. She says, hey, family and chat. My little West Virginia life. She says, get y'all popcorn. Hey, Queen Lillian. Hey, why try to be me? She says, hello, all. Selena, my little West Virginia life. She says, congrats, Amanda. Amanda says, liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Carla says, hey, Leonica. Stephanie says, hi, Carl. Liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Amanda says, thank you, my little West Virginia life. Ashley says, I'm glad I made it to alive. I always miss them. Well, welcome, Ashley. Hey, Joanne. She says, hello to everyone. Upper Room says, congrats, Amanda. Mama Mia says, congrats, Amanda. And Adrian says, hello. Hey, Adrian. Who else we got here? Queen Katrina. She says, hello. Give me a second, S. White. I'm going to put the link here in the chat. It's Hotel Planner. Adrian says, congrats, Amanda. Hey, Queen Alice. She says, hello, all. Happy Wednesday. I liked and shared. Thank you. Hey, Queen Ellen. She says, hi, Carl. Happy Wednesday to everyone. Carla says, hey, Lillian. Lillian says, hey, Leonica. Amanda says, thank you, everyone. I tried to get all the eggs, and girl, you gonna get them all. So Queen Amanda, she just recently was hired with Hotel Planner. And I do have them on a link, but I got to get to it. So give me 1 second, everybody, and I will go and get the link. If you want to sign up for this one, this is a good side hustle egg. I would say you can work this one pretty much whenever you want. They are open 24/7. No interview for this one. You don't need experience. And we've had several people to be hired with this company. You are booking hotel reservations. And I just put the link in the chat for anybody here that's interested in this one. If you are on Facebook, I believe somebody created a Facebook group for Hotel Planner. It's White, she says, congrats. Queen Lillian says, hey, Carla. Camille says, hi, everyone. First time I made it to a live show. Welcome, Camille. Lillian says, congrats, Amanda. Hey, Sunshine. She says, hello, everyone. Hey, Leisha. She says, congrats, Amanda. Knit and Crochet says, hello to everyone. Carla says, congrats, Amanda. Ellen says, congrats, Amanda. Adrian says, liked and shared. Thank you, Adrian. It's why she says, thank you. No problem. Caramel Kisses says, congrats to you, Amanda. Sunshine says, I don't know why I can't get on with my phone. Really, Sunshine? I don't know. So Amanda has another one, y'all. She says, I have my interview with Connexus tomorrow and final webcam verification on Friday with Anywhere Works. Girl, you I can't stop clapping. So she has an interview, y'all, this coming week with another company, Connexus, and she has a webcam verification on Friday with Anywhere Works. Congratulations, Queen Amanda. I said you're going to get out. You're going to save any eggs for anybody, Queen. Hey, Teresita. She says, good evening, everyone. Hey, Queen Shirley. She says, good evening, my queens and kings from South Carolina. It's commissioned the Empress Queen, but they say you can make up to 30 an hour. Mama Mia says, yes, get it, Amanda. Sunshine says, congrats, Amanda. Queen Ellen has a testimony. She says, I am doing an apartment shop tomorrow, paying her $100. All right, Ellen, go ahead, girl. Congrats. So Queen Ellen, she is doing Ellis, the company Ellis. This is an apartment mystery shop side hustle. So if you are looking for different ways, and on our channel, this is what we teach and preach, how to make money outside of a remote job. So if you are someone, maybe you have been applying to different companies, maybe you have not heard back from nobody, make sure you start looking into the side gigs and side hustles, because while you are waiting, these queens over here, they're going to get all of the side gigs and side hustle money. So you don't want to be left behind, because if you have a car, you can do this side hustle. The company is called Ellis. I just dropped the link in the chat for those of you that are looking for side gigs and side hustles. Make sure take a look at that one, because you do not have to do an interview. You don't have to have experience, and you don't need a resume. You can literally just sign up for this one and wait for them to email you back. So the link is in the chat. Tan is finally here.
Sorry, I like comment.
Oh.
Hey, y'all. Hey. My auntie called. I got to talk. Hey. Happy Wednesday. How y'all doing today?
So Queen Ellen, she has $100 apartment shop tomorrow.
Look at that, Ellis, I presume.
And Queen Amanda, honey, this queen, she has an interview with Connexus tomorrow. She has her final webcam verification on Friday with Anywhere Works, and she was hired with Hotel Planner. So she's
wow, Queen.
So
all right,
Queen. She didn't come to play.
All right.
That's for sure.
Not in the least.
Adrian says, congratulations. Milo, West Virginia Life says, hi, Shirley, also in South Carolina. So, hi, neighbor.
Hey, Milo, West Virginia.
Thank you, Queen. Amanda says, hey, we all can eat. It's plenty to go around. She says, I promise. You're right, though. Amanda says, congrats, Ellen. Shirley says, hello, my little West Virginia life. Lillian says, congrats, Ellen. Ellen says, congrats, Amanda. You rock. Hey, I'm Blessed Stone. She says, hello, Carol and everyone. She says, happy Wednesday. Queen Shirley says, go get them, Ellen. Hey, Karen. She says, hello, one and all. Hope all you beautiful basket builders are doing well. I like that, basket builders. Ellen says, thanks, everyone. Lillian says, hey, Tan.
Hey.
Leonica says, hey, Carla, and hey, Knit and Crochet. My little West Virginia Life. She says, hi, Tan. Adrian says, hey, Karen. Amanda says, I get it. She says, it's all even with a full-time gig in school. I refuse to go back to where I was before. I found these ladies and all their blessings. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Leonica says, congrats, Amanda. Hey, Queen Vanita. She says, hello, Carol, Tan, and chat and family. I liked and shared. Hope all is well with everyone. And another South Carolinian is in the house. Yeah. Stephanie says, hey, Tan and Carol. Hey, everyone in the chat. She says, hey, Leonica. Leonica says, hey, everyone in the chat that I missed. And she says, hey, Stephanie. LL says, I'm so blessed I found your channel. Thank you, LL. Appreciate that. Karen says, hi there, Adrian. And Carla says, hello, Tan. Lillian says, hey, Leonica. Leonica says, hey, Lillian. I'm Blessed Stone says, do you need experience for hotel planner? No, you don't need any experience. I'm Blessed Stone. I think it's a good side hustle to have.
And this is what we say with things like hotel planner. And I want to preface this by saying maybe it's not ideal, but when you make the most money on hotel planner and things like this is this part of the year when you're experiencing like natural disasters, lights going out, things like that, when people are looking for shelter. And I know it's probably, not the best scenario, but you do make the most money when there are things like that. You tend to make more money because with like things like hotel planner, you get paid when the people check in. So logic tells you, hey, they're needing shelter because their primary source of shelter is not available. So they'll be more apt to check in the hotel. So you have to think strategically when you have things like hotel planners, those type of positions. How can I optimize that or, maximize that to make the most money?
Sunshine, she says, hey, Tan.
Hey.
Teresita says, hey, Tan. She says, congrats, Ellen. I would say yes, I'm Blessed Stone. It is like a customer service type, but not like the type where people will like get on your last nerve type. This one is more like somebody's calling in looking to book a hotel. If you can help them, you can help them. I don't think that they're strict on, oh, you got to answer the phone, and oh, you have to talk like this. I don't think that they're strict. One of my family members works for hotel planner and she loves that job. She loves it. Or that side hustle. She loves it. I would say just try it and see, Queen. See if you like it.
Yeah.
My little West Virginia Life says, everyone, please remember to like and share the live. Thank you, Queen. Stephanie says, hi, Tan.
Hey.
And Queen Ellen, I'm going to put this up here. She says, the Mr. Shop companies, Ellis, Grace Hill, I Shop for Ipsos, IntelliShop, Bear, Coil, Bestmark, Gig Spot, Presto, and others. So y'all be sure to take a screenshot of these. Amanda says, I'm Blessed Stone. She says, hotel planners, booking reservations, commission based. Okay. Lillian says, hey, Stephanie. Shirley says, whoop, whoop. I'm Blessed Stone says, thank you, Amanda. Amanda says, most welcome. Stephanie says, hello, Lillian. Hey, Nadia. She says, hello, ladies. Thank you for all the job leads and hard work, Carl and Tan. Thank you, Queen. We appreciate that. Hey, Robin. She says, good evening, everyone. Robin in Delaware.
Hey, Robin.
Welcome, Queen. Amanda says, there's people in my Facebook group that made over $1,000 a week. She says they use it as a full-time gig. I do it as a side gig. Wow. So yeah, you can make some good money off of Hotel Planner,
Yes.
y'all. The
Yes.
link is in the chat. Y'all be sure to check them out.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good one. Don't let this good opportunity pass you by.
Yep.
It's another one, Stephanie. I put both of them in the chat. Yolanda, she says hi, Tan and Carl. She says, how are y'all doing? We are great, Queen. How are you? Hey, Miley. Miley says, hello, ladies. Ellen says, anyone new, Carl and Tan are both the ghosts. Take notes. Thank you, Ellen. She says, y'all take notes and more notes. We trying to help,
Yeah.
Queen. We really are.
Yeah. And thank you, Ellen. We're just trying to help and trying to, you know, we're we're in uncertain times and anything
Mhm.
helps. Anything
Yeah,
helps. So it, like Ellen said, if you're new, grab a pen and piece of paper. I always say a lot of gems are dropped in the chat. We can't
yeah,
possibly catch everything in the chat. We try. Um, and we don't know a lot of you guys intricate details of your life. So it's up to you to take the things that we say and make them fit into your life. And you can get money from these things. These kings and queens come here week after week to share what they are doing and how much money they are making. Look at what they are doing. Take note. Take note of the companies. Go research the companies. Sign up and you can be doing it too. It's nothing new. It's not rocket science. You don't have to pass any test. You don't have to do anything. Some of these things you just basically sign up and start.
yeah. So get you a pen and a piece of paper. And I see Leonica has a testimony coming up the pipeline. So Leonica says she has 269 on Star Walk, which is a walking app, 45 on the Noise app. Overall total on Spark so far the 3 days, I have 93. Okay, with $6 in tips pending, 50 cash out on Cash Cow, and 1 cent on Zap Survey. All right, Queen. That's good. Congratulations. I think I saw a ad for Cash Cow. So how is that one, Leonica? Is it a gaming app? Amanda says, woohoo, get it, Leonica. Knit and crochet. She says, hi, Leonica. Leonica says, thanks, Amanda. I also applied for that Phoenix company, but this morning, but haven't heard back yet. She says, how are you knitting crochet? Learning and earning says, praise reports. I got hired at the Working Solution.
All right, queen. All right.
Congratulations.
Congrats. And if you guys are looking, you got the link here. I can get it real quick.
I don't have it.
Okay. If you guys are looking for a quick hire position, Working Solutions is looking for, well, right now, 299 agents.
You funny. That's 299.
299 agents for benefits enrollment specialists or enrollment benefits specialists. Hold on, let me.
I'll be right back, Tan.
Okay. So if you guys are looking for a quick hire, it is work when you want, and you schedule your own hours. Let me pull up the logistics really quick, and I will. Sorry, y'all, I was not prepared. I was running my mouth on the phone. So they're looking for a benefits enrollment representative, and you schedule your own hours. I'm going to put it up, and I'm going to put it in the chat. And you set your own hours, and they are flexible hours. So if you're looking for something quickly and you are looking for something that you can basically schedule your own hours, and if you're a patient, empathetic, the hours are, you can work any time between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. It is state specific, so make sure that they are hiring in your state. This is a independent contractor position. You will need your own equipment. They are looking for people to start quickly. Open enrollment season starts November 10th through December 8th, and they will have a high volume of calls. So they are looking for people to assist federal employees and retirees and compensationers and retired military personnel with plan enrollment, creating new accounts. You'll be doing general plan questions and site navigation. So if you think this is something you will be interested in, make sure you check out that post with Working Solutions. They also have another role, which is a bookkeeping software customer support. So if you have done taxes, or if you're familiar with QuickBooks or TurboTax or something like that, this probably will be a good position for you. Check it out. They are looking for people who have accounting experience, ledger activity, navigation, and troubleshooting with those type of software. So if that's you, please check out the bookkeeping and software customer support position for Working Solutions. And again, this is an independent contract position, and you will be scheduling your own hours. Okay. I'm trying to find out Kara. Okay. Lillian Rogers says, congrats, Leonica. Knitting Crochet says she's good. Leonica says, hey, how are you? And thanks, Lillian Rogers. And congrats, Crochet and Earning. Carmel Kisses says, amen. I'm blessed on side. Hi, Tan. Glad to see you. Hey, Queen. Leonica said, that's great, Knitting Crochet. And she says, thanks, sis Carla. So here's Amanda. She has a gem she's dropping. She says, just check your spam, Lenora, and you should hear something before Monday. Took my first calls this morning and made 3 transfers. So I will be paid out $60 tomorrow from 3 hours of work. So Amanda is talking, I think that's that position Carol was saying you were talking about last night, Amanda. I don't know the name of it, but I think that's what she was talking about. Hey, Tina, what are you, Tina Queen, are you in a state that they don't hire in? Do you know why they denied you? Hey, Teresita. Hey, Teresita, you got a friend? You got a friend. That's all I'm going to say. Library's open. Library's open. Amanda says, sorry, Leonica, my autocorrects things. Lillian says, congrats, learning and earning. Caramel Kisses, Tanny Carrot. I think they are Caramel Kisses. Let me see I think Carol said they were hiring. Let me wait until she gets back on there. I'm going to leave this up so I can remember, but they are back. I think you were probably around when they switched ownership. So that's what happened. So I think I got the link. Hold on, let me see if I can find the link. I don't know if they're hiring. I know it goes on and off. Let me see if I can find the link.
I'm back.
Hey, admin chat hiring caramel kisses wanted to know. I think she when they closed. Remember they like switched. Did they close down at first, or they weren't hiring?
They didn't never close down. They just switched hands.
Yeah.
But I can't say, if they hiring or not. She might have it open, but that don't mean she gonna hire anybody. So I
Okay.
don't know.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
It's open for you to apply, but I cannot specifically say like yes, because
Yeah.
I don't know. But it is open for you to apply.
Okay.
But I can't 100%
Yeah.
safely say that, she is hiring people.
I put the link in the chat. So you can apply, it doesn't hurt.
Yep, I would just apply and see.
Leonica said that was supposed to be 50 cents on cash cow, but hey, I'll speak $50 into existence. Say that,
Oh.
Queen.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, hey, take the 50, Leonica.
Right. Manny says, made enough of my side hustles to save and buy a brand new desktop. It should be here tomorrow so I can apply for more gigs that require higher specs than my laptop. All right, Queen, congrats. That's a good way to do it. Use your side gigs and side hustles to invest in new equipment. That's a good one.
I saw where Amanda made some money from the Phoenix one, and she told us
Yeah,
about that
that's the
one.
one you were talking about last night,
Yeah,
right?
she told me about that one yesterday. So, all right, Amanda, girl, you got $60. That's good. You had 3 transfers. So, are the calls like really, really easy? I know you said they were, but since you have taken some calls, like, are they really, really easy, Amanda? Do you like the job? Karen says, any thoughts on doing another call in? You want to call in, Queen? Karen, you want to call in? We might do put the link where you can come up here and be on the screen. If you want to turn on your camera, you can, but you don't have to. So we may do that because I know with the call in, it's a little complicated to try to get it all set up.
Yeah, and it takes us a
Yeah,
minute.
it take a minute, and then sometimes you can hear the caller, sometimes you can't. So I told Tan, I said, well, why don't we just do the invite the queens or the kings up here on the platform. You'll be here on the screen with us, but if you don't want to turn on your camera, that's fine, and you can still ask a question.
Yeah,
so we may do it that way, Karen. Yeah.
We just want to see, can we do it? I just be wanting to try
something different.
Yeah,
because we do the streams all the time, and I know people come to the streams and people type questions and comments and things like that, but it's just a little bit more personal when we actually let people call in or hop up on the platform with us. So yeah, Karen, are you gonna come on up here and talk? Leonica says, okay, thanks and awesome. That is great, Amanda. And she says, thanks, Ellen. Hey, is it Layla? She says, hi, I'm new here looking for a remote job. I have a son with special needs and would really love a job when he's at his school, therapy, daytime, or overnight hours.
Okay. Where are you located, Layla? Just you don't have to say, just the state, so we can make sure that it's not a difficult state to get hired in. We do have some states that are difficult, but we do have work from home jobs in those states, but we just want to make sure that what we're talking about can fit you.
Amanda, she says, congratulations. I love all the testimonies, the blessings, and money being made. You queens are simply the best. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you.
We will
so
be nothing with y'all. And that's just the truth. Because y'all try these things, y'all come back and let us know, hey, this did work. I mean, Carol and I have done a lot of side gigs and side hustles through the years. So we know a lot of theory behind these things and what it takes to make money. But y'all are actually going out here and doing them and, being successful where we were once. So it's good to
Right.
see people, implement some of the strategies that we've done and, things we've done. And, it's really
I'm blessed
be
on
like,
you,
oh, we
welcome,
was chasing
Queen.
it like that. That's what I was like. We was doing, but we were at one point. We had eggs, mini eggs, on the computer all day. So
Learn to earn, and she says, "Thanks, everyone." She laughing at what you said, looking for $2.99. Latoya says, "Happy Wednesday, Two Cheeks fam." Hey, my Wilkinson, another
hey.
testimony. She says, "Tan and Carl again, no way. Laugh out loud. Like and share. Got a focus group tomorrow for makeup. We'll get a gift card for 85 when done. Have $40 on Earn Star, 16 on the Benjamin, 4 on Eureka, $1.55 on Just Play, and 34 cents on Money
All
Time.
right.
All right,
All
girl.
right,
Go
Queen. Look
ahead.
at that.
Go
Let me get
ahead.
Iron Star. You
And
got it?
who is the focus group through, Queen? Let us know. Is it through Product Tube or Sago or somebody else? And we got the Benjamin app also. I'm gonna get Just Play. Just Play is another app. Queen Miss Tawana, she has not been on. Hopefully, she'll come on one of these lives. But this queen makes around $100 to $150 off the gaming app Just Play. So if you have an Android phone, make sure you guys take a look at Just Play. I also have Best Play on the list as well. Easy money, y'all. Again, with the side gigs and the side hustles, you do not have to do an interview. You don't need a resume, and these you can start making money. Some of them today. Some of them you might have to wait to hear back, like the mystery shops. The companies will email you back maybe within like a few days, but like the gaming sites, the survey sites, some of the task-based sites, you can go ahead and sign up to those now. And the Benjamin app, let me see. The Benjamin app, we do have that one on this list. And they are number 40. So number 40 is the Benjamin app. This is another good gaming app. And I think is Benjamin on the iPhone 10. Do you know if the Benjamin is on the iPhone?
Is on who?
Is it on the iPhone, the Benjamin app?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know either. The Onika is Benjamin on the iPhone. The Onika might know. So y'all be sure to get these eggs in the basket. Eskimo Pie says any overnight California residents. I
Mm.
don't know. Eskimo Pie, I would say take a look at some of these temp services. Robert Half, they have over, what was it, 600, 400, something like that.
Oh, I thought it was more than that, but it may be. I haven't looked over there in a while.
I would say look at some of these temp services. Eskimo Pie, California is one of those hard to find work from home job states. California, New York, New Jersey, Washington, D.C.,
Mm-hmm.
Washington, the state Washington, Illinois, Connecticut sometimes Ohio, but California, they right there. I think they number one on the list when it comes to remote jobs and us trying to find them. Very, very hard. The laws, it's the state laws in California which make it difficult for the companies to contract with people that live in that state. But
Mm-hmm.
I would say take a look at some of these Temp services, you can also Google temp agencies near me in your area and see what comes up. See if you can reach out to ask if they have any remote jobs available. Leonica says, welcome in. These two ladies are most definitely a blessing to all of us in this chat. You have came to the right channel. Very valuable information and plenty of money to be made. Layla. Thank you, Queen Leonica. Appreciate that. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Queen.
Which one, Queen Shirley? She says, what's the name of that company again? You're gonna have to let me know which one. Was it some Tan was talking about? Yonica says, hey, and congrats, my Wilkerson. Ellen says, hi, my Wilkerson. She says, congrats, you rock. Carla says, congrats. Just Tommy says, trying to apply for hotel planner, says I already have an account, but when I enter either of my emails to reset the password, it doesn't recognize the email. I would say try to reach out to the company, Queen. See if they have a contact us. It might be at the top or the bottom of the website. My Wilson says, hey, Leonica, try. She says, thank you and congrats to you as well. All the hustlers in this chat. Hey, Marshandria. She says, hi, everyone. I hope I said it right, Queen. Leonica says, you're welcome and thank you, my Wilkerson. Shirley says, hi. I'm not sure. Is this Ty or Ty? These links are not working. How are you trying to access them? If you are on an iPhone, Safari, sometimes they will block our links. You might want to try from a computer. My Wilkerson says, hey, Ellen, thank you. And how have you been? Hey, LaBreach. LaBreach says, hi, I just came in. Marshandra says, love the hair, Miss Carol. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Lulu. Lulu says hello to everyone. LaBreach says Worker Solutions doesn't hire for New Jersey. They don't. I don't think they do. I don't think so. Yonica says, in Money Cash, I'm almost at the $5 cash out. Oh, okay. I ain't never heard of that one. She says it's a gaming app. Shirley says, good evening to everyone just coming into the chat. Ellen said, my Wilkerson, I've been good. She says, busy. Tara Cedar says, I can't pass Working Solutions PC scan and I have a new laptop.
Got a friend.
Yeah. Do you have a friend, Queen? You have a friend. This my friend over here. If my computer, my laptop, if it don't pass, I got a friend. I got a friend. My Wilkerson said, that's good to hear, Ellen. Hey, Tina. She says, I'm in Michigan. Okay. Hey, so right. So right says, hello to Chicks and Family. Carol McKisson says, oh, okay, that's what happened to them. Yep, they exchanged hands. So I don't know if they are hiring now, Caramel Kisses. I would just go and apply and see if the lady that runs the company, if she'll email you back. Leonica says, hey, so right, how are you? Tina says, I took out a test and I was denied right after. Which company?
Working Solutions, I think.
Okay. Can you reapply, Queen, with a different email? Or maybe try somebody else. I do have a list of beginner-friendly companies. VeriFast, they are on a hiring spree. So if anybody's looking for a quick hire company, take a look at this list. Number one on this list is VeriFast. There is no interview required. One of our queens here was recently hired last week with this company, and all she said was she had to fill out a survey, and they emailed her back in a couple of days. So take a look at number one. Also, while you have the list, look at number 4. That's Next Rep. Next Rep has some good clients. Also, number 8 is Colony Brand. This is a retail company. They deal with retail clients. That one is also a quick hire company, part time. They are state specific, so please check first to see if they hire in your state. And number 14, TeleDirect is also another good one. And I put the link in the chat. So
And
y'all
I put a tech support that's hiring in California for overnight in the chat.
okay. Hey, Queen Angela, you got some good news for us today. She says, "Good evening, everybody." She cashed out 12 on Hatch. Okay, good.
Right.
Go ahead, Angela. So, Angela, what happened, Queen? I want to know what happened with the mock jury. So Riot says, "Hello, Leonica." Hey, Patty T. She says, "Hi to Chicks and Fam." Debbie says she's in New York. Nope, they are not hiring Debbie in your state. She was asking about working solutions.
Um,
Unfortunately, they don't hire in your state, Queen. I'm so
what state is
sorry.
she in?
New York.
Oh yeah.
So, right,
Um,
Leonica, I am great. How are you? I would say look at the temp agencies, Debbie, the Robert Halves, Manpower, Kelly Connect, and also Google temp agencies near me. Ashton
and
Carter.
I will also look at some of the healthcare places like a Blue Cross Blue Shield, um, places like that hire like customer service reps. Usually they will hire like within the United States, so your location may not be a factor. I would just try.
um, United Healthcare, I think they do hire in California and New York. I mean, well, United Health Group. I know they changed their
Mm-hmm.
name, but y'all ladies, be sure to check out United Health Group. I think they
Yeah.
do hire in New York and California.
Yeah. So look at those companies. They usually offer a lot of remote jobs that are in different areas.
Yeah. And they
And they
have a
have
lot.
maybe have state specific for California, but maybe they have nationwide also. So I would
I
check
think they do have a lot of nationwide.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So try
Lady
like Cardinal Health, CVS, plus Walgreens. They haven't been hiring a lot lately.
I ain't seen nothing from Walgreens, but I have seen CVS and Cardinal.
Okay.
Yeah. I did a video today on Cardinal.
Okay.
So if you guys missed my video that went up today, beginner friendly, Cardinal Health is the company. Order Placer, good one. They provide the equipment, and this one I think pays up to 18.50, I think, an hour. So Cardinal Health is hiring, again, beginner friendly company. If you are trying to get into the healthcare field, or if you are just looking for a remote job, take a look at the video that went up on the channel today. Lady Empress says, "Happy hump day." Hey, ladies and fam, how's everyone catching up on the chat? She says, "Congratulations, everybody." Ellen says, "That's great, Angela." Leonica says, "Hey, Lady Empress." Patty says, "I'm glad I decided to check in because I didn't get a notification this time." Okay. Well, welcome back, Queen Patty. Thomasina, "Hey, Queen." She says, "Hey, ladies, love the title. Go into the like her." uh, Teresita, she says, "Amanda, what company are you referencing about the $60, 3 hours of work?" Amanda says, "The script is easy. Have to be okay with doing cold calling and getting hung up on and all that stuff, but it's okay for a side gig." Thank you, Amanda. Tan, did you
I
put
just
that on the link?
what no,
Famous.
I didn't, but I will right quick.
Okay.
I did put a customer service rep for PAR technology. They are looking for a customer service rep, and it is US.
Okay. Karen says, I would love to call in as long as I can get my goofy phone to work right. Well, see, Karen, if we do it here on like here, what you guys see on the screen, then you won't need your phone. You'll just click on the link and it'll automatically bring you up here on the screen with us. But you don't have to turn on your camera if you don't want to. We probably end up doing it that way because with the phone thing, it takes a minute before Tan can get it set up, and sometimes it just don't work right. So, Ellen, you
It's
gonna call
cumbersome.
in?
It's
Ellen says
cumbersome.
I call in too. Okay, Queen. We may have to go on and get it back going. Um, Lady Empress is sending love, Leonica. Teresita, she says, Amanda, okay, thank you. Tan gonna put it, Queen, on the link, and she gonna
I'm,
put it in here.
I'm about to do it in bed.
Love Bree says, hi, I am new here and lost my job, single mom with 3 children, one of the on the spectrum. I'm in New Jersey.
Mm.
Um, New Jersey, Queen, another one of those hard to find remote job states. I would say look at Robert Half, look at some of these temp agencies. Robert Half, typically they have a lot of them.
Yeah. Give me and I would say also, Queen, look at CVS, look at um
United Health Group.
United Healthcare Group. I'm sorry. And give me a minute. I'm gonna see if I can find some things. I'm looking through some things now.
Now I'm gonna put the information here in the chat, Queen, but you may have to go and Google them to get the actual site. I don't have the link to the actual site, but I would just say a quick Google search. The links will come up. Let's see. CVS, and who was the other person saying? Oh, United Health Group. Okay. So if you live in New York, New Jersey, California, Illinois, Connecticut, Ohio, Washington, take a look at the temp agencies. I just dropped them in the chat, and also Google temp agencies near me and see what comes up in your area. What you humming about? I
Huh.
said, what are you humming about?
Girl. Okay.
LaBrie says, I have 20 years of customer service experience and have been working remotely from home since 2018. Okay.
Okay.
She says, hi, Patty. Leonica says, hey, Patty. Ellen says, LaBrie, sorry about your job. You come to the right place. We all root for each other. Thank you, Queen Ellen. And I would say, in the meantime, for you queens that live in one of the hard to find states, side hustles, Queen. We got a lot of people in here, and I can name them off that was in the same place that some of you guys are in looking for a remote job, could not find a remote job. So the alternative way to bring in some income instead of just waiting around to find and look and continue to look and search. And I'm not saying to stop searching and looking, but what I am saying, you got to feed those babies, right? So you got to do what you got to do. Get you some side gigs and side hustles. Gaming apps, survey sites, task-based sites, mystery shop sites.
And we're not saying still don't look for that remote job. But in the meantime, in between time, like Carol said, Mr. Bill coming around the corner.
Yeah.
So in order to keep him at bay, we give you these side gigs and side hustles. Keep looking for the remote job, but these things will create streams of income while you're waiting, because getting a remote job is just like a regular job. You got to send your resume. You got to do all the things that go along with that, but you still need income in between time in the meantime. So this is why we give side gigs and side hustles.
And I did post the link in the chat for the one Queen Amanda is doing. Now, this one, is commission based, but hey, another egg to add to your basket.
Yep.
Amanda says, tell Rashida to use a family member's PC or friend or library and do the scan from that PC. It's a workaround to everything. Yeah. Money making Meeks. Hey, 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 Queen. She says, hi, ladies in chat. Leonica says, hey, sis, Meeks.
And I did
Patty
put
says, hey,
another.
Leonica. She says, I watched many of your videos and enjoying them. Okay, what you say?
No, I had put a job that hires in the United States in the chat.
Oh, okay. Hey, Dee Dee. She says, evening, two chicks and family, like and share. Thank you, Queen.
Thank
Patty
you.
T, she says, hi, Meeks. Meek says, hey, sis, Leonica. Latoya says, I got approved for Echo and Spark. I'm already at $30 on Echo. Easy money. All right, Queen. Congratulations. Meek says, hi, Patty. Leonica says, congrats, Latoya. She says, thank you. I'll drop it here, LaBreach. Give me 1 second. Stephanie says Benjamin app is on the iPhone. Okay, thank you. Patty T, she says, oh no, LaBreach, I'm sorry to hear you lost your job, and I'm praying you find something right away.
I'm gonna be dropping jobs in the chat. And these come from our two. If you're new here, it comes from our Two Chicks with the Side Hustle blog. We post jobs there every day. So if you're looking, if you're one of them hard to find states, make sure you check out our blog because a lot of our jobs hire all over the United States. And I'm gonna just scour and see, if I can find some. And I'll post them here. So check the chat. The ones that I post will be those who hire all over the United States.
My Wilkinson, she says it was product reports card. Thank you, Queen. So the Queen, my Wilkinson, she is doing a product test. If you guys want to get on with this company, number 11 on the list is product report card. They will send you the products to test out for free, and you get to keep the product. Mm-hmm. So if you want to test products, take a look at product report card. And it could be any type of product, candles, makeup. I think she's doing makeup. Tan used to do this one also. I never did product report card. I did Pinecone, but they send you all types of products, and the products are free, so that's good. You get to keep them. Don't have to pay the shipping on them either.
Nope.
Latoya says, I don't know if there's an app. I go to the website. It's not a app, it's a website. LaBrie says, yes, I have been applying all day on different sites. Leonica says, Echo pays out by PayPal and Venmo and charges a 25-cent fee, but it's legit and pays out. I cashed out yesterday, Latoya, and she says, Echo is a website only. LaBreach, and I think I'm saying your name wrong. It's Labria. I just realized that. Sorry about that, Queen. She said Latoya is listed as Echo Games, etc. I just put the link in the chat, Labria. Just tell me, no problem. Shirley says yes. Tan mentioned it. Oh, see,
What?
She said you mentioned the company. I don't know because I wasn't here. So what did you mention? Huh? What did you mention when I left?
I don't know.
Was it Working Solutions, Queen?
We talk about so many, Queen. Refresh, please, because I don't know. This is live, so we say a lot of stuff. We talk about a lot of things. So
if you can remember, Queen, what it was about, let us know.
I promise
we'll try to figure it out. We'll try.
We talk about so many things, and if you've been on this live before, you know it a lot. Everything we say is like off the top of our head. So
yep. You supposed to remember. Hey Rona, she says thank you for what you do, new here and in need. Welcome, Queen, and let us know in the chat, Queen, what you are in need of. If it's a job, you can put a job, and then what type of job.
Yeah.
Latoya said, Leonica, I have one more day to go before I can cash out. Patty T, she says, welcome, Rona. And I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Is it Tayi? They said, okay, we'll do. Thank you. No problem. Labria says, Leonica, I'm going to check it out. Thank you so much. Leonica says, awesome, Latoya. My last day was Monday. Teresita says, Tan, I caught what you were putting down. She says, thank you.
You're welcome.
Leonica says, you are very welcome, Labria. I'm blessed. Stone says, can you use the iPhone for Just Play? Not anymore.
No.
I heard Just Play lost their license on the iPhone. Unfortunately, I don't think you can anymore, Queen. Shirley says, I am. Tina says, yes, I have another email. Okay. Angela says she has 71. Girl, you got 71 on Paybill, Queen?
Wow.
Oh, $7.41. Okay. She said she got 108 on Money Time. I have applied to VeerFast on Monday, but I haven't heard anything as today. Spam folder was checked as well. Okay. Probably got a lot of apps, Queen. I'm pretty sure they do because we've been pushing that one. I would say maybe give it maybe a few more days. If you don't hear back, reapply different email. Leonica says, congrats, Angela, and congrats, Queen.
Yes.
Congrats to you. Ashley says, I have an interview with Colony Brands on the 6th. Sounded promising, but never heard back. I would email them, Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just don't take no for an answer, Queen. Sometimes you do have to do that because around this time of the year, and then what's going on in the world, everybody's looking for a remote job. So I'm pretty sure that they are bombarded with emails, with applications, with resumes. So I would just don't take no, or just not the hearing back part. I would most definitely email the recruiter back and say, hey, you forgot about me. I was supposed to do an interview, or I did my interview and I'm trying to figure out my application status or my interview status, resume or something.
Yep.
Susan says, do your part-time jobs cover Sacramento, California? California, Queen, again, is one of those hard to find states, unfortunately. So Tan has been dropping a few links in the chat to companies that hire in the U.S. And I would say Google temp agencies near me, see what comes up. And then I did post some companies in the chat also. It's already closed, Adventure One Mom. She says the cardinal position is closed. Oh.
The who?
Thanks for telling me.
The what position, Carol?
The one I did today.
Uh,
It's already gone. That was a good one though. And I'm pretty sure it'll open back up because I've seen it before. I've done the video on it probably 2 or 3 times before. Reba says, good evening, everyone. Hello, Queen Reba. Angela said the mock jury was an actual case and it was dealing with malpractice and the client, oh no, passed away. She says, I was the only medical professional in the room, so I tried my best to stay neutral. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that about the client.
I did something like that. It was a baby had passed away. Remember that one? I did one like that. It was sad. And they were trying to figure out was it best to settle or keep it going. It was sad.
Rona says non-wireless. Would that be using an Ethernet cord?
Say that again.
Non-wireless. She said, would that be using an Ethernet cord?
If you're non-wireless, yes, you're gonna. And if you're far away from your router, purchase a Wi-Fi extender with the Ethernet port, and that is considered hardwired also.
Yeah. Adventure One Mom, she says, I applied for Aspen again. Okay, Queen. Keep us posted. She said, I might get lucky this time.
You will get lucky this time, Queen.
Right. Hey, Queen Mo Better. She says, ladies, I'm here. Laugh out loud. Ellen says, signing off for tonight until the next live stream. Fill those baskets with lots of eggs. Hard boiled prefer. Thank you,
Amen.
Queen Ellen. It is too funny. Now, Queen Ellen, everybody, she does a lot of mystery shop companies, and she did post them at the beginning of this stream, and I do not remember every last one of them, but you are more than welcome to watch the replay when the live is over. She did post all of the ones. She does a few more. She didn't post every last one of them, but she did post quite a few here in the chat. She has made some good money, y'all. Some damn good money off of mystery shop, believe it or not. 1 month, I think she pulled in like 4K. And another month she pulled in like around 2K. So if you are sitting at home and you have been applying and applying and applying and nobody is emailing, calling, sending up a smoke signal, texting, nothing, nada, nothing, you haven't heard anything back, side gig and side hustle can truly save your bills, truly save them. Meeks is in here. This queen tried to get a job. Meeks came across our channel a few years ago, started implementing the strategies on working on getting some eggs in her basket. Leonica, she does a lot of the gaming apps and survey sites. Queen My Wilkerson, as you guys, some of you guys may have seen, she's doing a lot of the gaming sites and survey sites and things like that just to put some money in her pocket while she's maybe waiting to hear back from a remote job. We have a king in her, King Earl. King Earl, he was on my stream yesterday. He has 16 side gigs and side hustles. He is still looking for a remote job right now. So don't just wait around and sit around and not do nothing, because we talk about a lot of different things that you can do from your phone, from your tablet. If you have a Chromebook, a laptop, desktop, whatever you have, let those electronics make you some type of money. If you know that you are sitting there with an iPhone that costs $15, $16, $17, $1,800, you know you got that Samsung queen and you holding it right now, and you looking at me and Tan, you might be listening. Let them phones make y'all some type of money. Stop scrolling on Facebook, TikTok. You're making other folks rich. Make yourself rich. My phone brought me $2,000 a month talking and texting to lonely people. So my Chromebook, same thing. It was bringing me thousands of dollars a month, $1,000+ a month texting lonely people. So let those electronics, those expensive, because we all got them, expensive electronics make you some type of income. Do the telephone mystery shops, Gig Spot. They have several different types of mystery shop, whether it's outside the house, inside the house. It could be telephone, it could be web, it could be audit shops. Get you some of these mystery shop eggs in your basket if you have to go to the stores anyway. If you like to go to Ross, if you like to go to TJ Maxx and you like to go shop, you can do this one here and go into Ross. If you can count to 100, you can make some money by doing the audit shops. And again, like we stated earlier in this video, no resume, no experience, no interview. So you don't have to do any of that. If you can just simply read and follow directions, you can start making some money off of these side gigs and side hustles. And some of them, like the gaming apps, you basically are just downloading the app and then start playing the game. And a lot of them pay out to PayPal, or you can get paid out, I think, to Amazon on some of them, Amazon or Walmart gift cards, your choice. So playtime is over, everybody. Y'all see the world is changing day by day. Every time you cut the TV on, I ain't gonna even say the man's name, but he over there signing some type of executive order, or he's doing something. So the world is changing. EBT will be no more come November the 1st from what they're saying on the news. And I don't think Some of the other benefits, I think they are running out as well. So times are tough. Times it's changing every single day. So what are you going to do if you are not able to get a remote job? And we talked about this on the live stream Sunday. What I would do, first I would pray to God. That's the first thing I'm going to do. And then I would be applying to different jobs. I would be getting my resume together. Tan will help me do that if I needed her assistance. She's the resume queen sitting over here to my right. But I would be getting my resume together. I would be applying to jobs. But in the meantime, if I don't hear back from nobody, then I know Carl is a hustler. That hustler in me is going to come out, and I am going to be over here playing somebody's game. I'm gonna be over here texting somebody's musty, lonely son. I'm gonna be over here talking on the phone and trying to come up with ideas. Me and Tan will probably be going back and forth on what I could probably do. I will be out here doing some mystery shops. I will be at somebody's apartment sometime at the end of the week trying to get me some money by doing some mystery shops. I'll be out here eating at some restaurants, bringing in some type of income. I'm not just gonna sit here. I got $1,800 to pay a month in rent, so my rent is super high. I have a truck outside. That's a truck note. That's $1,200. So you add them two together, that's $3,000 that I have to come up with every single month because they want their money. So what I would be doing, ladies and gentlemen, taking in all of this information, getting an ink pen, some paper, taking screenshots. Let me ask Leonica, girl, what you over there doing? Let me ask Queen Mobetta, ma'am, are you making any money from whatever Carl Tan talking about? Let me get to ask questions and taking some notes here. I don't have time to sit around. I can't. I don't know about y'all, but I can't sit around. I got bills to pay, big bills over here to pay. So I have to stick and move, and I got to keep going. I can't slow down. I just can't. I ain't got no help like that. So that's what I would be doing, ladies and gentlemen. I would be on my grinding every day, trying to find something to do. I would be on Gig Spot, talking to the schedulers. Hey, y'all got some calls for me today? Let me go on here and make some phone calls. And they may be paying $5 to $10 to $20 per call. Let me reach out to what's the other one? Market Force. Y'all got some restaurants that y'all want me to go to today? Sometimes you got to kind of step it up and reach out to them. Don't wait for them to reach out to you because you got to think a lot of competition out here. So if let's just say if Tan was on here talking about a job, it's 120 people on this stream. So that's 119 people versus me. That's how I'm going to look at this. We all on here trying to get some type of money, right? That's the objective of these live streams that we do. We all on here trying to get some. So if she on here saying, well, this company hiring, they looking for 100 people, they looking for 100 people. So it's 121 people on here now. It's 121 people on here now. So that's 120 people versus me. So I got to do something to get my foot in the door. I ain't worried about nobody else. I'm worried about Carl. That's the only person I'm worried about because this is who I got to take care of, me. So with that being said, I'm finna get the emailing. Chat GPT, create me an email. I got to email Market Force. Create me an email. I got to email Ellis. I got to contact these people because I need this money. I need this side hustle. I need this job. I can't wait around. I'm not finna wait around. I don't have time to wait around. So if y'all been emailing, I mean, if you've been applying and nobody has like contacted you back, email them people. Hey, I need a job. Mr. Bill, he gonna be my door on the first. I need a job. Hello, I need a job. Y'all need to come on and email me back. So don't sit around, wait on these people. I mean, you can if that's what you want to do, but not me. I ain't got time to wait. I need a job. So I got to keep going. If I got to apply to 100 people a day, that's just what I got to do. And in the meantime, Just Play, Best Play, Money Time, Ellis, RBG Group, Field Agent, Gig Walk. I'm going to be doing these side gigs and side hustles, bringing in some type of income. Queen Mabetta says, I received my notification. Okay. Denise says, hi, everyone. When a company provides equipment, do we keep it permanently or send it back when the job ends? Send it back, Queen. Reba says, I have applied for several today. My phone is going too slow. Oh, well, that's good, Reba. Stephanie says, I will come live, laugh out loud. You will see my hands only, though. Leonica said, hey, Queen Mo Better. Angela said, easy 220. That would be mailed to me, but I lost my Ellis shop due to the leasing company manages a prior shop that I completed. Oh, well, I'll pick up something else. See, you got to keep going, everybody. Go ahead, Angela. So Angela is one of the queens. At first, she was behind Tan's bookcase, but this queen has took action. She came out from behind the bookcase, and now she is making money off of the side gigs and the side hustles. Latoya says, Discover hires in New Jersey. Okay, Queen. Thank you. Queen Mabetta says, hey, everyone in the chat. She says, hey, Leonica. Karen says, awesome time to come out from behind Tan's bookcase. Laugh out loud. I won't do the camera thing, but she said, I'll talk. Okay. Angela says, thank you, Leonica. Lillian says, hey, Queen Mo Better. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Xavier. How are you, King? He says, hello, Tan and Kara. Hey, everybody. Dan says, do you ladies work from home? What side hustles do you make good money from? No survey sites. Dania, a lot of people in here are working from home, Queen, doing the gaming sites, survey sites, mystery shop sites, task-based sites. And at the end of the day, if you just can't do any of what we mentioned, create your own side hustle. If you know how to do hair, if you got a little cute little puppy at home, you know, people like to look at cute little animals. Put the animal on TikTok, put the animal on Instagram, put them on Facebook, put them on YouTube, create a channel, talk about your life. If you know how to do hair, if you know how to cook, you know how to clean, you know how to organize, people will look at anything. Or if you have another pet, maybe you don't have a dog, maybe you have a fish, maybe you have a, what is it, a gecko, little lizard thing. Put it on social media. People will look at anything. If you know how to write blog posts, maybe you're a writer. If you know how to create thumbnails, maybe you are a designer. You can go on Fiverr and sell your services. If you know how to assemble furniture, you can go on TaskRabbit and sell your services. If you are good at bookkeeping, accounting, data entry, transcription, you can go on TaskRabbit and sell your services. If you are a mover, you know how to move furniture around, you can go on Thumbtack and sell your services. If you are someone that likes to make things, clothes, jewelry, things like that, you can go to different sites and sell your merchandise. So it's different ways, everybody, to make money from home, outside the home, doing side gigs and side hustles. Stephanie said, do you have a list of task-based sites? We do, Queen. And I put it in the chat just now. Caramel Kisses, she says, I signed up for Ellis. Where is the link for hotel planner? Currently waiting to hear back from CVS and Everrise. Okay. And I put Hotel Planner Queen in the chat. And again, Ellis is the apartment mystery shop company. If you want to do mystery shopping, I would say start with this company. This is a good one. They pay more than some of the other companies. Now, the shop itself may only pay around 35, 40, 45 bucks, but the bonuses is what gets, I would say, looked at the most, because the bonuses could be like $100. So you could walk away with $100, $150, 20, 30 minutes of your time. So don't shoot down the mystery shops. Don't shoot down the task-based sites. Don't shoot down the survey sites. We have people in the chat right now that are making some good income off of them. Autism Mommy, she's in here. This queen has 50 side gigs and side hustles, bringing in over 3K a month off of them. So while you thinking like, oh, I got to have this $20 hour job, and you gonna sit here and you gonna wait around and you gonna still be looking and you'll be back on the stream, still seeing if we posting this $25 hour job, while Autism Mommy will be over there teaching her kids, watching TV, working her side hustles, and bringing in at $3,500 in a month's time. Queen Ellen, she would be out there doing the mystery shops, bringing in over 1K. Queen Monique, she was on here. This queen is affected by the government shutdown, but she was able to pull out over $1,000 last month off of mystery shops. So come on, people. They're not going to wait around on you. You have to put in some type of effort. If you really truly want to make some money, we can lead you to the water. There's plenty of water, good water over here. Good water. But we can't make you drink the water. We can only lead you there. I can sit here and spew out over 100 work from home companies. Yeah, we know a whole bunch of companies that's hiring right now. I can do that. I can sit here all day and talk about work from home jobs over and over and over and over and over and over again. Tan can do it as well. And off the top of my head, I probably could do it and name off about 50, 60 companies right now that are remote companies. But the question is, I can't go and apply. You have to put in the work. Tan has done several resume live videos. So make sure that you guys are looking at these streams. If you have the time to scroll on Facebook and scroll on TikTok, but you say you need a job, then ma'am, you need to be over here scrolling on these live streams, because the queens and the kings, they come over here. They take time out of their schedules to come over here to help those that don't know how to work from home, what companies to try, what companies to work for, or what side hustles to get. Leonica, she's here, dedicated. Mix Adorable, she's here, dedicated. Ellen, she comes in, she's dedicated. We have a lot of dedicated people that come to these streams so they can help you all find whatever it is that you're looking for. Now, Tan and myself, yes, we have worked from home. Yes, we done a whole lot of jobs. We done a whole lot of side hustles. But a lot of the companies that we work for, used to work for, they don't exist anymore. A lot of the side hustles that we've done, not around anymore. So a lot of the side hustles that you guys hear us talk about, we don't do them. Caramel Kid said, I just signed up. Okay, Queen. So Caramel, she said she signed up for Ellis, and she's currently waiting to hear back from CVS and Everrise. Too Easy says, I'm trying to find something where I can work my own hours. So are you looking for a job, Too Easy, or a side hustle? Denise in New Jersey, try product tube. I did an assignment, got my $10 the next day. All right now, Denise. She says it pays out to the regular stuff, but also Venmo, they say, but I haven't confirmed my transfer yet. But congrats on the 10. Congratulations. So this queen is talking about product tube, easy side hustle, where you are again testing out different products and providing the company with your feedback. So if anybody here is interested in this one, number 11 on the list, and they send out all types of products. It could be anything. Lotion, body wash, hairspray, anything. Number 11, everybody. So right says, I'm about to sign up for Echo. Queen So Right, she's another queen, y'all, that has made Over 1,000 on the mystery shops last month. Leonica says, yes, very great side hustle. Miss Shirley said, Mr. Bill is one man that will never die. He sure won't. Never, ever, ever. He gonna always be around. Leonica said, laugh out loud, that part, Shirley. Katina says, I finally heard back from Relocalized. I was chosen to move forward. All right,
All right,
girl.
Queen, congrats.
Congrats. So Bree, she says, hi, it's okay. And yeah, most people call me Bree. Okay. She says Bree or Bria. Patty, she says, congrats, Katina. Xavier says, I have been working really hard on my side hustles. I'm in a mentally abusive household. Oh, Lord, Xavier, I'm praying for you, King.
Mm,
He said he been working.
no, sorry to hear that, Xavier.
Vanessa says, can you provide the link to the one Amanda was talking about? Which one was it, Queen? She talked about a lot of them.
Probably
Was it
Phoenix.
the Phoenix? Okay. Was it the Phoenix? I hope this is the one, Vanessa. I just put a link in the chat. So right, so Leonica, I found Spout, but not Echo. You didn't get Echo, Queen? Let me see. I just had it. What I do with it? I just had Echo, girl. What did I do with the Echo?
Don't know what you need.
What did I do with the
You'll be fine.
Echo? I got it. I must have exited out of it by mistake because it was just up here on my tab. Hey, Money Make Addiction. They say, good evening, everyone. I'm here watching the live while eating breakfast for dinner. Nothing wrong with that. Angel says, how do you apply for lonely men? It depends, Angel, on the pay. It goes by the company. And I'll put the link here. There are 6 companies on the list, and each company pays different. I got a whole video live stream up about it. If you want to check it out, Angel, it's here on our channel. Latoya says, I have an iPhone. I still use Just Play. Okay, Queen. Yeah, they lost their license. We heard on iPhone. I think the people that had downloaded it before they lost the license, they can still play it. Queen My Bear says, oh, snap. That explains it about Just Play. Yeah. Bree says, okay, I'm registered with Echo and just got my first 50 cent. I'm downloading all these apps for side gigs and surveys. All right, Bree. Shirley said, yes, ma'am. That was it. Working Solutions. Okay. So Brad says, thank you, Leonica. Leonica says, you're welcome. Ishura says, I'm in need of a remote job for Florida. Florida is not a hard to find state when it comes to the work from. It's like everybody hires in Florida, Queen. Like
Mm-hmm.
95% hire in Florida, Texas, and Georgia. Those are like the top 3 states when it comes to work from home. What type of job? Tara says, look to the company's agility. They don't hire for my state, but definitely a good company. And I did a video on them. I think it was last week. Reba says she applied for Aspen. Okay. It says, greeting, beautiful people. She got 125 on Prolific.
All right.
Congrats, Queen.
Congrats, Queen.
And Prolific is number 15 on the list. Number
Good
15.
survey site.
And I know somebody here was asking about a side hustle. They didn't want the surveys, but Prolific top in the top 5, number 1. It is a survey / study site, but it is not like the other survey sites. It's not like the typical survey sites where you have to go through 50,000 questions before you get approved. This one here, whatever you put on the profile, when they send you the survey or the study to do, you will automatically be approved. And their studies pay really, really good because I've seen some that
Yep.
was paying like $50 for the study or the survey. So you might want to rethink that and you might want to take a look at Prolific. Yes, there is a waiting list. Everybody has to go through it. We don't know how long you will be on it, but it is number 15 on the list. The link is in the chat. Hey, Tyler, she says, can you post more of the apps? Again, I need eggs to my basket. I just dropped the link, Queen. Um, Whitney says, what girl? Whitney says she made over $600 on EarnStar. All right,
All right. Playing Match Masters. Okay.
says I got on with SC Data, and that is Colony Brands. I just told y'all about them, but some of y'all still back there behind tan bookcase.
Let me get
Go ahead,
EarnStar.
girl. Huh?
I said, let me get EarnStar.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna get Colony Brand. Hang on one second, Tam.
this queen says she made $600 playing Match Masters on EarnStar. I'm going to put the link for EarnStar. If you are in Canada, we have a link for EarnStar for Canada also. Here is the link for EarnStar. So if you are looking to play games, this queen is telling you what game she played, Match Masters. So make sure you check out EarnStar. The second one is for Canada. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. And congratulations, Queen. Congratulations. Hold on, y'all. I got to get down there. I'm blessed on says, thank you, Carol. Hey, Reba. She says, my granddaughter and I are on a schedule with a computer, so I'm just going to purchase me a computer. Yeah. And you can also look for the companies that provide you equipment. Let me see if I can find that post. Give me 1 second. I can never find this post. I'll have Carol find it because I put this post in every time and I never get the what I'm looking for. I'm probably I'll have Carol post it because Reba, I don't know where it's at. Patty says, congratulations, Lucette and Wendy. Welcome back, Reva. Hey, Denise, she says, I was reading back. EPT will be back paid when the government finally passes the budget. Okay. Hey, Dania, it's Carol. Carol has the blonde curls. I don't think I would look good in blonde, Queen. No, that's Carol. She is very, very adventurous with the hair, which I am not. I'm like the same hairstyle all the time. Carol is I try. Shirley says, Carol, facts. Queen Mobetta says, yes, I made money from listening to these ladies right here. Thank you, Queen. Miss Lucette says, thanks, Leonica and Patty. Deanna said, it's Curl with the blonde. Yeah, it's Curl with the blonde. Yep. It is Curl. So, Camille, what you need to purchase, she says her husband works from home. So our internet is good, but it's Wi-Fi. Is there a workaround for this? Yes, Queen. So you have to go to either Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, wherever you buy your um, internet equipment from, and purchase a Wi-Fi extender. Now there are several kinds you can buy. You just need one. You can get the one that plugs into the wall. Just make sure it has a Ethernet port on the side where you can connect the Ethernet cord, and you will connect that extender to your network. You will take that Ethernet cord, plug it in the extender as well as in your computer. If you do not have a Wi-Fi Ethernet port on your computer, you can buy a USB or USB-C to Ethernet port. So you'll plug it into your computer and then plug the Ethernet cord in. All right. Hey, can you get that post where it's the 71 companies that provide equipment? Because I can never find it.
It's in the group.
I put the okay.
I get it.
Okay. I put the title in and it never comes up.
If you put 71, it'll come up. I just typed 71. And then it didn't come.
I did it on the blog, so I don't know if it's
okay. You looking on the blog. Okay. Thank you, Queen Sunshine. She says, I truly appreciate you, ladies. Thank you. And we appreciate you guys too.
Oh, she changed it to 53, Sunshine 53.
Amazon said, Lord, I just counted. What's in my basket? She says, I'm up to 27 eggs. All right, girl. She says, thank you for the eye opener, and the hustle is on.
Yes.
Yeah, see, Queen Angela, y'all, she was back there behind Dan's bookcase. And she came out from behind the bookcase. Queen Mabetta, she says, amen. Shirley says, what are the games for the iPhone? iPhone, they real strict, Queen. I don't really know, to be honest, because most of the ones that were given to us were given to us by Queen Leonica, and Queen Leonica has Android. iPhone, they so finicky, funny acting when it comes to like apps being on their site. So I really honestly do not know what games pay out on the iPhone. If anyone here knows what games pay out on the iPhone, the only free cash, and the other one that I know is Benjamin app, but that's about it. That's about it that I know about. The Benjamin app, number 40, Queen on the list. They so funny acting. So what we try to tell people to do or suggest, because I can't tell nobody what to do, but I can suggest, I say take the iPhone, maybe do you some survey sites. Use one of the hustles, get you about 35, 40, 45 bucks, and then go and purchase a Android phone. You can get one from, Walmart, Amazon. I would maybe get like a refurbished one, cheap, just to play the games on. Because iPhone, they just real finicky. So right says, does your Verizon internet have any kind of modem or equipment, Camille? Shirley says, Whitney, is that game for an iPhone? Hey, 135 says, hey, ladies in chat, happy Wednesday. Leonica says, forgot to mention earlier, I have 1328 on paid viewpoint. All right, Queen. All right, congrats. Thank you, Queen Reba. She says, I gave my granddaughter the list. Thank you. Ayana says, I signed up for GigSpot in the source and they post secret shop jobs. How do I go about navigating so that I can get started? So you say you signed up for GigSpot and the source and they post secret shop. I know with GigSpot, Queen, you do have to fill out though. Is there some contracts in?
Yeah, you have to sign up and fill out the sign the contracts for each company.
So I know for Gig Spot Queen, you do have to sign those contracts for each company before you
So
can get started. I don't know. The source just starts sending, right? Don't they
yeah.
just start sending the shops? That's
Hmm. And the thing about it is with Gig Spot is a hub for mystery shop companies. So they just basically take a bunch of companies and kind of just put all their shops on the Gig Spot app. So you're going to have to, it's a bunch of different companies offering the shop. So it's like you have to sign up for each company. And the more you sign up each time, I don't know if it's a point system or not, but you sign up and I'm like, was this one lady said did like 300 before they contacted her.
mm-hmm.
She did
300.
300 contracts. So it is something that is not, you're not going to get it right away with the web and phone shops. But if you keep going, you will.
Yep, and just show them that you're dedicated. Because we had a queen here, Queen Dawn. She does a lot of telephone mystery shops for a Gig Spot. But when she first started, I don't think she was getting any with the company. But as time went on, and once she started getting them, they started emailing her, asking her to work on special projects. So I would say, Queen, once you sign all the contracts, go and sign up for as many phone shops as you possibly can. Hey, Carol. She says, hello, everyone. Bliss Dawn says, thank you, Carol and Tan. I appreciate the job,
Thank
Lees. No
you.
problem, Queen. Stephanie says, who is trying to join Everrise? I don't know, Queen. Um, she says, thank you, Carol, for the list. Hey, C Dash. C Dash says, hello to everyone.
Hey.
Leonica says the gaming app's cashed out. Now she has $5 so far. Okay, Leonica.
All right.
Didi says I heard back from Prolific on Monday. She says I applied 12/23. My spot has been
Oh,
kept. They will
Lord.
invite me to participate in task ASAP. Wow, Didi, go
Wow.
ahead. That was a long time to be
I'm on the
waiting.
waiting
They
list.
finally. Like, come
They,
on,
play,
Prolific.
they were playing with you.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say this: if you have signed up for Prolific, and if you have been waiting for a month or so, reapply. Use a different email and a different Wi-Fi. Don't do it on the same Wi-Fi you previously did it on. Go outside of the house and maybe go to Starbucks, Walmart, or somewhere, friend's house, library. Use their Wi-Fi and re-sign up. Now, Miss Tawana, one of our queens here, she went running down the street. Now I don't suggest this, but she was determined to get on with this company. So she went running down the street until somebody's Wi-Fi for free. She found a free one and she signed up that way. Now again, I don't suggest it, but it did work for her. Whitney said, Shirley, I played it on Android. Camille says, so right, yes, there's a white blocking looking thing with an IAN connect or lane connection. Hey,
Land.
lane connection.
Uh-huh.
Earl says, peace, fam, listening and doing prolific. So Earl is one of our kings that has quite a few eggs in the basket.
Yes.
And he says, at least get a dozen. This is his advice to everybody. At least get you a dozen eggs in the basket. Now, one of his side hustles that he does, and I'm going to put the link in the chat, outside of Prolific, is Product Tube. We have queens here that use this one to purchase groceries. So y'all be sure to take a look at this one. Shirley says, thank you, Whitney. So right says, Camille, okay, great. Check the block for an Ethernet port that should allow you to hardwire. Autism Mommy, she says, y'all come on in, show some love by hitting the like button and sharing the video. Leonica says, hey, Autism Mommy. Hey, Queen Beatrice. She says, good evening, guys, girls. I am here. Like and share. Thank you, Queen. So, Right says, congrats, Katina. And she says, hello, Queen Autism Mommy. 135 has a testimony. I cashed out 121 on branded surveys,
Right.
62 on prolific, 19 pending, 40 on product report card. I'm waiting for them to send me 2 products.
All right, Queen.
Talk about product report. They on fire with the products.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna put branded in the chat.
Prolific, everybody. That's a good survey site. It is not like your typical survey site. Prolific has been on fire. Prolific has paid car notes to some of the queens here, light bills, insurance bills, phone bills. Stop sleeping on Prolific. So again, number 15 on the list is Prolific, and Tan is going to put branded surveys.
I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, so one of our kings, he's bringing in 300 a week off of branded.
Yeah.
So y'all take a look at branded surveys. Dina says, Ange is going in tonight. We appreciate you. The younger said, I think she meant Tangy. The younger said, congrats, 135. Hey, Cynthia. Cynthia's another queen, y'all. Only doing side gigs and side hustles, but making over 1,000 a month off the mystery shop sites. She says, hey, fam, I'm driving and listening. Yonica says, hey, Cynthia. Olive says, sorry, I missed it. What do they do on Echo? So, Echo, you are asking ChatGPT questions. So, that's Echo. Non-phone side hustle. Cynthia says, liked and share. Lisa says, congrats. Hey, Lisa. Lady Empress says, what's Echo, Leonica? You're asking ChatGPT Queen questions. Angela says, congrats on the wins, ladies and gents. 135 says, I made 14 on Hatch. Also, I got hired with VeriFast. I'm going to turn around in this chart. Didn't I just tell y'all VeriFast hiring fast? I can lead you to the water. That's all I can do. I can't make you drink it. So Queen 135 says she made 14 on Hatch. Also got hired with VeriFast, and I start training next week. Thank y'all for always sharing the jobs inside hustles. Congratulations, 135. Y'all still back there behind Tan's bookcase? Coming to the light, Caroline. Come on. Come on to the light. Very fast. They hiring fast. So if you need a job, Mr. Bill, he coming around the corner on the first. He coming around the corner when he comes. Y'all gonna have me up here singing nursery rhymes. Number one on the list is Vera Fast. Just tell them, hey, 2 chicks sent me over here. They already know who we are. Most of the companies know who we are. And if they don't know who we are, they're going to come over here to find out who we are if they don't know. But most of them pretty much know. Number one, y'all, is Vera Fast. They hiring very fast. So y'all be sure to check out Vera Fast.
Tell them 2 chicks sent you.
Yes, yes, yes. Link is in the chat. Number one on the list. Vanessa, $20 commission. That would be Phoenix for the win, Queen. Phoenix is the one that's paying the 20. Queen Angela was homeless, everybody. This queen came over here and found our channel. And if you was on her earlier, she has 3 remote companies that are looking to hire her. She already got hired with Hotel Planner. She has an interview tomorrow with another company, Connexus. She's already working for Aspen Dental. So if this queen can do it, you can do it too. Shirley says, what kind of company is Vera Fast? So they're looking for people to do the blood donations, Queen. Reba says, that is awesome. Earl says, congrats, Whitney. Cha-ching. She says, thank you. Whitney says, I definitely appreciate these ladies. Not cha-ching, King. Shirley said 135. Congrats. Alice says, hey, Leonica, I watched your video on Spout. It was very helpful. I applied, but was asked to redo. I don't know what happened. It was clear when I listened to it. Any tips? I did use a headphone. She says, thanks so much. I love helping everyone. Was your background quiet and when you did it? Reba says, I'm using my tablet and Android. Yep. Camille says, thank you so much for the info. No problem, Queen. Alice said, Leonica, yes, it was. And when I listened to it, it was clear. Outspoken said, yep, I use Benjamin app on the iPhone. Okay, Outspoken. And say, I currently use it. Okay. Stephanie said, Cash, Kick, Earn, Star, Just Play, Inbox, Dollars, Hey Cash. These are on my Apple tablet. Okay, Queen. Shirley said, ladies and gents, have a blessed night. And thank you, Kara and Tan. Thank you, Queen Shirley. Outspoken says, and Just Play app I use on iPhone, so I hope it doesn't go away. I think if you got it Outspoken before they lost the license, I think you are okay. But if you try to get it now, I don't think it's on there anymore. Vanessa, I put the link in the chat, Queen. Shirley says, thank you, ladies, for all that you do. Thank you, Queen Shirley. Stephanie said, Pogo is also on Apple. So Stephanie is dropping companies that you guys can utilize on Apple. Because I really don't know. To be honest, I don't. I'm Queen Team Android. Tan is Apple. But she don't even know.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I know Free Cash.
Besides Free Cash, man. What else do you know? That's the only one Tan know, y'all.
That is, and she's telling the truth.
I be like, Tan, what other games do this little sorry Apple phone get?
I'm not even gonna talk to you.
I'm Team Android, y'all. Apple just was not my cup of tea. It just wasn't. Now I like the iPad, but I ain't crazy about Apple like that. I'm Samsung girl. You ain't talking to me, Ted. I talked about your little phone.
Whatever.
Camille said, yes, there's 2 LAN connections. She says, I mean, there's 2 LAN ports. Reba says, do it, Queen. Shirley says, thank you, Stephanie. Didi says, on 10/5/25, applied again on a different email and Wi-Fi. So I'm wondering if that's why they reached out to me. Probably so, Didi. Since you just did it, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm glad you got in, Queen. That is a good egg. Stephanie says, I have gotten a household cleaner and food in the last week from Product Reports card.
Wow. You got Product Report card.
Household cleaner. Yeah. 11. I think it's 11.
Okay.
Oh, you talking to me now?
Right here.
Whatever. Number 11 is Product Reports card. Come on, get you some free products. Product Report card, everybody. Now, if you have signed up to Product Report card already, please make sure you check the spam folder for the surveys. You do have to answer the surveys in order to qualify for the products. They don't just send products like that. You have to take the surveys. They have to see if you qualify. And don't have a no. Everything is no. If you say that, they're not finna choose you. So if I don't smoke cigarettes, I smoke 5 Newports a day. If I don't drink Coke, that's all I drink is Coke. I love Coke. So you have to have an open mind on these surveys. Shirley said, laugh out loud, Kurt. Tamika, hey Queen. She says, hello everyone. Leonica says, not sure what could have happened. Redo it and they should accept the second go round. Olive. Stephanie said, misplay product 2, pay viewpoint, top surveys, prime opinion, all on Apple. So if you have Apple, y'all take screenshots. Shirley says, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. 135 says, thanks, Carol Tan and Leonica. Tyler says, anybody know if you can do multiple emails with Prolific? What you mean, Queen? Did you sign up already with Prolific?
They capture your IP address, so you are probably not going to be able to do multiple accounts.
Well, she said multiple emails.
But so if you're trying to open more than one account,
so that's what I'm asking. Like, did you sign up already and you haven't heard back, or did something happen with your account with them? That's what we need to know. Leonica says, you're welcome. 135. Stephanie says, survey junkie, cue me, tester up more on Apple. Earl, you laughing at me? 135. So I definitely put y'all down as a referral. Thank you, 135.
thank you,
And again, everybody, Vera Fast is hiring very fast. Now they are state specific. It's only a few states that they don't hire in. So when you look on their site, they may have the states that they don't hire in. So you have to read and be sure. Because sometimes some of the companies will put the states that they do hire in versus putting the states that they don't hire in. Then we have other companies, they'll put the states that they don't hire in. So it's a little tricky. So you have to be reading to see what exactly the companies are saying. But with VeraFast, they post the states that they do not hire in. So if you look at the list and you see it and you didn't read it and you saw your state and you thought, oh, they hired my state. Okay, I'm going to go and apply. They don't hire in your state. But they do have it worded letting you know that they do not hire in your state. So again, number one, everybody, Vera Fast is hiring very fast. So if you need a job, they do pay weekly. Y'all be sure to take a look at Vera Fast. Lisa says, happy Wednesday to Carl Tan. She says, and hi, Leonica. And Lady Empress says, Tyler, not with the same name because you can get banned. Lisa says, congrats, 135. She says, thanks, Shirley. Leonica says, how are you, Lisa? 135 says, thanks, Lisa. Lisa says, I'm good, keeping busy. And you, Leonica? Money Maker Diction says, for the Phoenix one, is it commission? Yep, commission only. Stephanie says, Gig Spot, Presto Shopper. You can also do these on the Apple. Leonica says, I am good, busy making money, Lisa. Tamika, yes, ma'am. It's commission based. So Phoenix is commission based. Queen Amanda, she did 3 calls or 3 transfers today. She made $60. She said they will pay her out tomorrow. Queenie, she says, hey, everyone. Hey, Queen. And Leonica says, hey, Queenie. Stephanie says, you're welcome, everyone. Queenie says, hey, Leonica. Peterson says, hi, I'm Anson. I have Crohn's disease and just learned about rare patient viewpoint. I believe I'm saying it right. Yep, we've heard about that one. Yes. Anson. It's a legit one. I don't know if that's what you're asking, but yes, it is legit. The apartment mystery shop. Let me get it. And I just put the link in the chat. Hey, Lonnie. Lonnie says, Carl, I feel my children the same thing. She says, I am Team Android, but I love my iPad. Yeah. I made it to the end of the chat. All right, I did good.
Do the jobs now.
It's 150. We've been on here for an hour and 54 minutes. Good.
And put the link in the chat. And I found 5 more positions. So it's 20 part-time positions. I know it said 15, but I found 5 more. And I just thought I'd add it. Just be nice.
You gonna put the link in the chat? Okay.
Put it in your box. All right. I'm not gonna read all 20, but I will go over the ones I think I grade.
Hmm.
So number 2 is a data entry position. And for the people who live in Ohio, this is a good one because it's for your state. There you'll be processing child support claims. And you must maintain a general understanding of policies and procedures, possess interpersonal skills, possess the ability to work as a team member, maintain flexibility, need a high school diploma, at least 1 year experience, must be proficient with data entry skills, and basic knowledge of Microsoft Office. So that is a good one. Um, So Middleburg is looking for a night and weekend remote service titan for a part-time customer service rep position. This is an after-hours position. You need 2 years of call center experience, preferably in trade or service industry. Outstanding verbal and communication skills. You must be able to work Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on the weekends from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll need your own operating system, and also um, you'll need your own computer and mouse. They don't provide any equipment. I thought they did. They didn't. So make sure you check that out. Um, Tavola is looking for a part-time customer service specialist. You'll monitor, respond to email inquiries, answer questions, and resolve issues via online chat, answer calls and phone customers to provide live support when necessary. You'll provide tech support when troubleshooting the oven or app. Use Zendesk. You'll maintain a high customer satisfaction. You constructively provide solutions via written communication. You love to listen to customer problems. You are able to collaborate and bring ideas to a team setting. You're able to start on or around November 2025 and work through the end of November 2025. So make sure you check that out. Number 12. Flow Sports is looking for a programming coordinator. In this role, you'll join the operations team with primary responsibility was include maintaining our calendar of live events and event critical details across various sources. For all rights and partnerships, you'll work departmentally to gather necessary information for live broadcasts. You'll communicate with your partners and work across departmentally, advocate for and oversees process improvements, assist with a strategic plan. You must possess strong communication skills, provision in Excel, and strong in data manipulation, ability to prioritize, get things done accurately, basic knowledge of the sports media industry, and a bachelor's degree is required. Number 14. Uh, we did that one early. It's Working Solutions. They're looking for a benefits enrollment rep. Again, this is a contract position, 1099, work when you want. You are paid for talk time, but you're guaranteed a prorated minimum of 54 cents per productive hour. So you are guaranteed at least 54 cents. 54 minutes times 28 cents. Flexible schedule. Again, you choose your own hours and make sure they are hiring in your state because it is state specific. MCI is looking for a temporary hurricane relief contact center agent. No resume required. This is entry level. You will be working between the hours of 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. or 2 p.m. to 8 a.m. This is a entry level role, and the pay is between $12, $15, and $16 an hour. Again, you will be doing hurricane relief. And the last one is a insurance verification specialist with Evident. They're seeking someone verifying information via phone calls to ensure accuracy and compliance. Working hours are from 9 to 5. This position is fully remote. The total working hours are 32 hours a week. And based on specific working days, the current offer salary is $15 an hour. You'll be conducting phone calls to verify information provided by the client, establish nurturing and long-term relationships, perform data entry tasks. You need a minimum of 3 years business insurance experience, familiar with certificates of insurance, at least 2 years of phone verification, and demonstrate reliability and consistency in attendance to ensure coverage during designated working hours and contribute to team's overall efficiency. And you guys can read the rest. It's 20 part-time jobs, so make sure y'all look through there and see if you qualify any. And happy applying.
Lonnie says, "Love you, Curl and Tan." She says, "God bless everyone." Thank you, Queen. God bless you as well. Thank you so much. Stephanie says she can share more on the next live if anyone needs the companies. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Tamika says, "Okay, thanks." With you with this laugh. Tayi says, "Thank you," and Earl says, "Thanks."
All right. You ready, Caroline?
I am.
All right, y'all. Well, we will see y'all on the next live. Maybe we'll go live this week and try to do the call in. Don't know, but we'll try.
Friday.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. I can pull it out. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your week, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.
Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good night.